Hello and welcome back to another StartProto tutorial video. Today we're going to be talking about how operators get their work from what StartProto calls the operator interface. This is really like the MES or manufacturing execution system of StartProto. And I chose today to start for this bill of materials screen because the bill of materials really shows the problem behind asynchronous work or work that needs to occur at the same time in a shop. So for this bill of materials, we have a couple nested items that we manufacture, and we'll see that many of these operations have components sitting at the beginning stages of their operation pills in the blue side, which is ready for work. If I click on one of these operation pills, it'll actually show me an operation card. And I chose to show it in this way because this is an isolated single operation where 3 components are ready, as we can see in the top right. If I hit view details on this card, it'll dump me into this screen where I'm actually able to see more details. Backing out of this a little bit, we can also go see the work list. Now this is a combination of operations, some that aren't ready, we call those future operations, and some that are ready for work, which we call ready for work or operations. These operations can be assigned to machines and assigned to personnel. And if I go to a different job here, we can see this one has no materials available for it. So all the operations are future operations. What's really handy about the operator home screen is that we are going to take whatever priority you set and make that the order that we present the operations. So the highest priority operations will always be on the top of the screen. If I want to, I can apply a filter to my operations to view only what's relevant to me. Drilling into an operation is really easy. All I need to do is find the component that I want to work on. And hit view details. Once I view the details of an operation, what I'm actually able to do is view the drawing that's attached and view any notes that were left behind by the person who made the routing. I can see all of the components, and I can see these are 34 components left on this operation, and there are 6 components that are ready for the next operation. If I want to start work on this operation, I can press the start button and select the number of parts that I want to work on. 34 parts are possible here, and since there's only 34 left, I'll do all of them. I can see here it's automatically selected the machine, so I can just go ahead and hit start 34 parts. I'm now running 34 parts actively on the Haas VF4. I can go and view attachments that are attached to this operation, and attachments can be broken down. They can be on the make item level, the job level, the operation level. It's completely up to me on where I want the information to be saved. I can view the materials that are needed in order to build this component. And I can leave comments behind if I have some discovery that I want to document. We can see here that this component has, or this comment has automatically been tagged with all of the relevant things. So this session that I'm running right now is for 2 different jobs. We need this metal frame across 2 different job numbers, and it's been tagged automatically with those jobs, with the session and the operation that I was working on. If somebody comes back in later and wants to remove or edit these tags, they can do so by clicking on the Edit Tags button, or they can reply to this comment right here and tell me that they looked into this and it'll be corrected the next time we run the part. From here, if I want to reject parts, I can, or if I want to finish the operation, that's absolutely acceptable too. If I'm just clocking out for the day and I went ahead and finished 30 of these parts, did my best and left 4 behind, that's absolutely fine. If there's a last minute comment I'd like to leave behind, I can click the comment button in the bottom right. Then I can finish 30 parts, and what we'll see is these 30 parts get moved to the next operation and 4 will be left behind. 4 parts have been left behind, and now there are 36 that are ready for the next operation. For now, that's a good high-level overview of how the operator home interface works. Tune in next time or request a demo for more information. Thank you.